What is up there everyone, it's the guy from the Gamertag here, and I have some Battlefield news for you. Now there has recently actually been a leak for the 2015 Battlefield game. It is leaked to be Battlefield Hardline, and what it basically is, it looks to be a cops versus robbers sort of game. You're in an urban environment. It seems to be quite unclear at the moment. I have seen what was apparently supposedly sort of like a gameplay trailer, which I'm going to link down in the description, but I'm not sure whether to trust it or not, seeing that it does look very professionally done and seems legitimate, but the actual quality of the video is not particularly high, and I'm not sure whether that is just because it's on a different website, it's on Dailymotion, or whether it isn't actually a genuine video from Battlefield. But it's sort of a cops and robbers urban environment sort of thing. There are going to be still like vehicles like helicopters, but there aren't going to be any tanks. There are armoured vehicles. You do get a lot to actually drive a lot of cars and stuff, which could be quite interesting, and bikes, which would be quite entertaining to try and do, because you could then sort of team up and drive around in a car randomly. It's apparently supposed to be a very fast-paced game, and there's lots of game modes around the cops and robbers theme. Like you've got bank heists, you've got to rescue hostages and stuff like that. Now, I just thought I'd give you my thoughts on it because it looks interesting, but I've got some reservations about it, and the main one is that it does seem quite a lot like Grand Theft Auto, and that is one of the things that I think could be the downfall if this is actually going to be the next Battlefield game in 2015, is that it does look quite a fair bit like it, so it would be, which would probably put me off buying it, because it's like, it just doesn't seem like Battlefield. It seems more like a completely different game, and that would probably put me off, and it could put off quite a few people. But I'm going to give it a chance if it is the actual idea. It did look quite interesting. The story could be quite good, but it's kind of it'll be a massive change up from the normal Battlefield, because the previous games that have been out and I've played have all been about actual all-out war and sort of more of a military kind of game, whereas this is more of a law enforcement against crime thing, and the story is supposedly that you are sort of on the law enforcement side, but you see some like corrupt sides of the police, and so you kind of form your own side, not with the criminals but not with the police either, but you're trying to do right. I think that's what they said the story was going to be like, which does sound quite interesting actually, because that could make quite an interesting story and something that we haven't seen from Battlefield for a while, because when I play Battlefield they have good stories but they're really short, so this story could be quite good. But I just thought I'd let you know because it's some interesting information, a new way Battlefield could be going. I really want to hear what you think, because I'm really not sure on it. I personally think it does seem a bit too much like Grand Theft Auto. If I don't know whether I would think about getting it. That's the thing. I would have to see some like proper official gameplay stuff from the story and the online to decide if I would actually buy it. It is being done from a different studio. It's not being done by DICE. I can't exactly remember the studio name. I have an annotation written on screen, so you do know who the studio is. But it's a simple case of I'm really not sure about it. It sounds okay, but at the same time, it doesn't sound like an actual Battlefield game. But I want to hear what you guys think. It's been the guy from the Gamertag. Please like, comment, subscribe if you've enjoyed, and I will see you on another video.